Time now for the KSL In-Depth. It's been clear for months the Trump administration would likely cut down two national monuments in Utah. The question that no one's been able to answer has been, what will they look like? Today, though, we're getting a clear idea of what the boundaries might be after President Trump comes to Salt Lake City Monday. And you can see those maps right now on the KSL News Radio app, sponsored by Any Hour Services. And our executive producer, Dave Colley, is with me live now. So, Dave, come on. Where did we get these maps?
Good question, because no one's really been able to get a firm answer on any of this for the last several months. These came to us, and they are labeled as draft modifications. So we know they might not be the actual final maps that come out after Monday's visit. They came to us from the Southern Utah Wilderness Alliance, and it's important to know that because the SUA has a stake in this game. Right, they are staunchly on the side of not altering the monuments. So we need to be transparent about that's where we've got these, got these maps, and so that people know to treat it with kind of that lens.
In essence, is this a leaked document?
It is, yeah, absolutely, and that's how we've learned a lot about what's happened in this process, right? The Interior Department has played very coy. Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke, we know, made his recommendations to the president, but that document was kept back from public consumption. There have been public records fights to try to get it, and those essentially have basically failed up to this point and will be moot after Monday.
So the how and why of the maps aside, what do the new maps look like for Bears Ears?
Yeah, so as I look at Bears Ears, this is significant. Bears Ears is very large. We know it's 1.3 million acres right now. It will basically be trimmed to just two areas. One of those, just outside of Blanding and Bluff, would be Comb Ridge and Comb Wash. So for people who know southern Utah, just that Comb Ridge area, and then the Bears Ears buttes themselves. The other section is up north, and it's right along the Needles area of Canyonlands National Park. This would exclude huge areas, the Grand Gulch, Cedar Mesa, Valley of the Gods, Dark Canyon, Beef Basin south of Canyonlands. So areas that a lot of people may be familiar with if they recreate down there, being carved out of Bears Ears.
So will this be one swath of land, the new national park, or is it going to be broken into two pieces?
Yeah, so Bears Ears, they're talking two separate pieces. They'll have new names, so it won't be Bears Ears National Monument anymore. And likewise with Grand Staircase Escalante, they're talking about breaking it into three. You would have the Escalante Canyons, you would have Grand Staircase National Monument, and Kuiperowitz National Monument, all of those covering different geographic areas.
So then, in essence, though there's less area, Utah would be a state with how many national monuments?
Well, when you consider that we already have, Timpanogos Cave, Natural Bridges, Dinosaur, Pipe Spring. I mean, you've got plenty of monuments. So off the top of my head, I can't even tell you the number of monuments that we have in the state. But this would significantly add to the catalog of national monuments here.
Okay, this will become clearer as we get closer to the president's visit and afterward, of course.
Of course, and we'll have coverage all through the weekend and Monday with the presidential visit. Every angle, we'll have our entire team. We've, in fact, been instructed that we should expect to work a very long day on Monday, all of us. So we're looking forward to that. But, anytime the president comes to town, regardless of what you feel about the politics of it, it is a significant thing. It is history in the making, and we will certainly do our best to cover it as fairly and accurately as possible.
Of course. And, I saw that memo. Just happened to notice that.